everyone. Welcome to the event Meet the Winners and Get Inspired, a collaboration between GITA, Growing Indonesia, a triangular approach project, as a part of Erasmus Plus capacity building in higher education program. And also thank you for Business Indonesia for supporting this event today. So in this event today, we will meet the winners of GITA National Student Business Plan competition. But before that, I will explain a little bit about the competition. The competition took place in September 2020 for submission phase, which generated 38 participants from 7 universities of Indonesian partners of GITA project. And after went through 2 times reviews, both from European and Indonesian partner, the competition has 3 outstanding winners that will join us today. Join with us today, Professor Neil Towers as a GITA project leader and also Nadine Sulkowski as the GITA project coordinator. Good afternoon, Neil and Nadine.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Welcome. Good to be here.
Okay, before I continue, I would like to explain a little bit a brief overview of GITA project. This project is funded by the Erasmus Plus capacity building in higher education program of the European Union. The Growing Indonesia triangular approach, or GITA project, operates at the national level since 2017. This project has created a growing network of growth hubs across Indonesia aimed at embedding entrepreneurship education into university curricula and also providing support services to local entrepreneurs and also startup business as a part of entrepreneurial capacity building in higher education. The consortium of members of GITA are from 4 European universities and also 7 Indonesian universities. The 4 European universities are University of Gloucester from United Kingdom, Technical University Dublin from Ireland, and University of Innsbruck from Austria, and Fachhochschule des Mittelstands from Germany. And from Indonesian, we have President University from Jakarta, Universitas Islam Indonesia and Universitas Ahmad Dahlan from Yogyakarta, Setia Malangku Cecwara and Universitas Brawijaya from Malang, Universitas Negeri Semarang from Semarang, and Universitas Pajajaran from Bandung. So everybody, to start this event today, we will see a wonderful compilation videos from 7 growth hubs of Indonesian partner universities. And we'll be continue with welcome speech that already prepared by Professor Neil Towers. So now, without further ado, let's check out the videos of our growth hubs from 7 Indonesian partners.
Welcome everybody to this fantastic event to celebrate the students and winners of the student business competition. Over the last 3 years, we've been developing a new way of working in Indonesian universities. And part of that is to create the place and space and atmosphere for young entrepreneurs, student entrepreneurs who want to follow their dreams with their ideas. And what I'd like to do is follow a presentation I would like to give to you. And could you load that up onto the screen for me, please? So the first bit is about, next slide please, yes, with myself and the coordinator with this project, Nadine Sarkaski. I would like to say Selamat datang pada Samu Panamang Kompetisi Bisnis Mahasi yang kami hormati dan akan presenti pada hari ini, dan terima kasih untuk semua peserta yang telah bergabung dalam webinar GITA pada hari ini. Or to us, the European partners and others, welcome to our honoured student business competition winners presenting today. And thank you all for joining this GITA webinar where we'll be celebrating this work. And thank you to Bu Ida Fusita from UAD for helping with my Indonesian. The next slide, please. So this is the framework we've been using about having a growth hub where we can now build a rock in each university, a foundation that will allow new entrepreneurs with their ideas to incubate and start their businesses with business plans, with support in each university. And it does it in 3 ways. We help with the students' education and training. We've changed the way that the study programs are delivered. We've created an incubation structured program with Innsbruck University helping us with that. And we've helped the external stakeholder engagement to have a much more structured activity, which is we've been doing that with FHM. And over that, the universities with Dublin University's work to ensure that the university structures work in entrepreneurial ways. We have the next slide, please. And Dublin University looked at each of the universities and to help these young entrepreneurs, allow them to develop their businesses. They've been looking at the universities, and we've over the last 3 years have shown how entrepreneurial orientation within a university has worked. It's increased awareness, and the methodology we've used has allowed us to work for each university to continue their work of developing an entrepreneurial environment, a space, an ecosystem, a learning environment that allows these young startup businesses to flourish. Can we have the next slide, please? And that follows from the teaching we have in the study programs. We've reviewed the study programs. We're working through the study programs to embed entrepreneurship, the skills that we need, the competencies we need across all the programs, and identify where there's shortcomings, and then develop action plans, which are helping to support the thinking and working, the ideas, the creativity in all the courses that students learn. There's a contribution to that entrepreneurship, so they can see it and they can feel it. The next slide, please. And that has worked with Fachschule des Mittellandstrand, FHM from Germany, have been helping to support the structures with the students in the space of the Growth Hub, connecting to the outside world in a very structured and organized way. And we've done a lot of work to help that for the students' benefit in their incubation. Now, some of the students are tenants in the Growth Hub, some people work externally from the Growth Hub, but between both of them, they have a much more structured connection with the alumni, with other students doing the same thing, to give them a confidence to develop their businesses and their business plans as part of the way of working. Can we have the next slide, please? And they've been running webinars, they've been running all sorts of events, and with University in Innsbruck, we've run 224 events to support the students with webinars and help. We've created 218 startup teams so far, from the 7 universities, and nearly 20,000 participants and visitors have been through this activity that we've seen, whether it's the webinars, the events, the workshops. So it's a real snowballing event that's occurring to infuse and give energy to the startup businesses and to give them confidence and security to deal with some of the challenges and to give them advice and guidance for that process. The next slide, please. And we've achieved a lot. We've achieved a lot, and the students have achieved lots. And you see the pictures down below there. We've had 112 businesses that started trading in the period of this project, and those businesses have created 115 billion Indian rupee, a significant amount of contribution to the economy, to the social contract, to the social environment within the Indonesian sector, in a wide variety of business startups, as we'll see, are the 3 winners when we come to see those a little bit later on. And in the mapping process, we've mapped about a quarter of the study program so far, and that process carries on. So the whole development of support structures for the students, and the 3 pictures at the bottom show me doing a little talk to the students I was visiting at that university, and Nadeem was looking with the university in Malang, STM, with their students, and the chap on the right is another startup business. He's a student, his father has a business, and between them been running a bamboo business, which is an exciting business in its own right. So it's happening across all areas across this project, increasingly inspiring people to progress further forward. The next slide, please. And in doing that, I'm just going to show you 2 of the important growth hubs. You've seen some in the pictures, but this one is particularly important for Malang because it will show you some of the winners, where they've been working and how that's been in their particular equipment and what support they get, and the environment and space that the university provide for the entrepreneurs. You're not on your own. You're in a structured program that helps and supports you fly and realize your dreams, with the support of the academics and the tutors within the universities, and also with alumni and people external to the external partners that come in and help these businesses and create and give ideas and look at the challenges. And come to the next slide, please. And that was Brawijaya, Universitas Brawijaya, and this is University Negro Semarang's growth hub. You've seen it already, and they're using equipment that was supplied by the funding from the Erasmus Plus program, which we've been incredibly grateful for developing this project. And in that process, it's allowed us to get to this point. So the next slide, please. From all of that work that we've been doing, we're creating and nurturing character building and entrepreneurial thinking, like that student there on the left-hand side of your screen, to create opportunities to improve her so that she gets her best attributes and works on the things that she needs to work on in her own behavior and her own attitude, and also to work on the skills for her to learn, to create that new mindset and attitude, become a role model of actually nurturing this entrepreneurial activity we've seen widespread when we've been visiting Indonesia. The next slide, please. And from that, as Rendika was saying, we've held this competition in September 2020 over to September last year during the pandemic. But the pandemic, we got around that. We saw that as a challenge and took it head on. And they had 35 teams who submitted to this business competition from all the 7 universities listed there that Pak Rendika has explained to us. And if you go to the next slide, please. The criteria we were looking for was product aspect from technology and innovation perspective. We were looking for the business, the strength of that, and also the strategy and the financial plans they'd put together, the credibility and the plans from all of that. And from that, we were pleased to have, the next slide, please. We were pleased to have 3 winners that we will be discussing with. The one in the first place was Banong Dinisi from University Brawijaya, and they will be presenting to us in a little while. Second one was Maiko, also from Universitas Brawijaya in Malang. And the third one was MDL Farm from Universitas Negro Semarang in Semarang. And we're really grateful, and congratulations to all the participants of the student competition, and also for all of the winners. We're really pleased for their work. They've shown strong resource in what they've achieved right at the beginning. They've had really strong plans, good product development, which is really important in a business, and also have a future and a strategy in how to take it part, and how each of the partners are working within that business and that startup business. So congratulations to you from me and from Nadine in what you've done as the project lead at University of Gloucestershire for this. We're really pleased to have been able to lead the whole project. And the next slide, please. So congratulations, dan kami bahkan Pak Anda baki saja dengan asha bisnis Anda. So we wish you well with your business ventures. And forgive me for my not so good pronunciation of Indonesian, but I did try. And that's the thing that we are learning with the student competition. If you don't try, you won't succeed. So you have to try at things that you're uncomfortable with. And I've been very grateful for over 3 years for Bu Ida Pusita from UAD giving me a little bit of help as I go along my journey, as everyone has done. So congratulations, well done. And I'll hand you back to Rendika now. Rendika.
Okay, such a wonderful achievement from 7 Indonesian partner universities with all established growth hubs, and especially for all the 3 winners that will present and share their experience today. And also thank you, Prof. Neil, for your welcoming speech. Now, everyone, for the next session, we would like to invite the winners of GITA National Student Business Plan Competition, as already explained by Professor Neil in the previous presentation. So in the first winner, we have Buang di sini from Universitas Brawijaya. And for the second winner, we have My Eko from Universitas Brawijaya. And for the third winner, we have MDPL Farm from Universitas Negeri Semarang. Hello, all the winners. Congratulations on your achievement. Yeah, also joining us here today, Director of BIIW Universitas Brawijaya, Mr. Yudo, and also the Lecturer of Management Study Program from Universitas Negeri Semarang, Mrs. Syam. They are the mentors from our GITA Student Business Plan Competition winners. Selamat sore, Pak Yudo dan Ibu Syam.
Selamat sore, Mas.
So now we will hear a little bit introduction of our winners from both mentors. For the first, I would like to invite Dr. Setyono Yudo Tiasmoro to introduce the winners from the Universitas Brawijaya, which are Buang di sini and also My Eko. Pak Yudo, the screen is yours.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Can you
Yes,
hear
Mr.
my
Yudo.
speaker? Okay.
Of course, loud and clear, Mr. Yudo. You may start.
I'm so sorry about the noisy sound. Okay. First, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jono Yudo Tiasmoro. I'm a director of Institution of Innovation and Entrepreneurial Incubator, as well as EEW, founded by Brawijaya University. Before I introduce 2 of my startups, thank you for Prof. Neil Thomas as GITA project leaders, and also all beloved audiences. Well, I now want to introduce my startup. First, I introduce, okay, Buang di sini. Okay. 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 Well, di sini, okay, sorry. Well, di sini is a smart city technology which aim to help city government in running waste management operation more efficiently, effectively, and sustainable by involving public participation in waste bank. And the startup fostered by BAWB year on 2019. And the founder is Tobacco Shailendra, also as a CEO of this startup. Reward our appreciation of the sponsor sini. First, receive a selected startup of Indonesian student by Ministry of Research, Technology and Higher Education in 2019, and also accelerasi startup Masa Indonesia from Kemenristek-Dikti in the same time, in the same year, and in 2018, special award from President Citizen Innovation Singapore, International Exhibition Board and Innovation in the same year, in 2018, special award from MyRIS Malaysia, International Exhibition Board, Innovation, and the last in 2017 won the most favorite sociopreneur project You Speak from ISEC Indonesia. And also the bond di sini have 3 partners. First, Maybank, and second is Bank Sampah Malang, and the third is the Preston Institute Indonesia. And now we move to the second startup, MyEco. MyEco Teknologi Nusantara, established since 2019. MyEco doing the product smart economy is automatic electricity saving solution based on IoT or Internet of Things with 3 choose-able modes. There's no exact competitor. And in the left side, this is the methods from MyEco. You can connect them from all of this media social. And this is the product of MyEco. You can see it, you can look it. You can see it. Okay. And this is the support of Brawijaya University, the legal aspect of MyEco. And this is also, they have also 3 patents, 2 copyright, and 1 trademarks. Also support by Brawijaya University. And this award for MyEco, 3rd place winner of Hologi Business Competition, 3rd place winner of the HF Telecom Smart City, 3rd place winner Schematic Business IT Competition, 1st place winner KIPM Business Competition in 2020, and 1st place winner 1000 Startup Digital Base Malang by Kemeninfo in 2020, and the 2nd place winner GITA Erasmus Business Competition in the same year, and award YB by UB in the 2020, award Kiki VP by Kemenpora 2020, award KIPM by Kemendikbud 2020. I think yes, a lot of awards. Congratulations for MyEco. Okay, I think this is our introduction to start from Brawijaya University. I give back time to the moderator. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Yudo, for introducing Buang di Sini and MyEco with all their achievement and also their business. So now I would like to invite Mrs. Syam to introducing MDPL Farm, the 3rd winner from Universitas Negeri Semarang. Mrs. Syam, the screen is yours.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, Prof. Niels Tower and Ms. Nadine, our partner from President University who have arranged this amazing seminar, and it's super cool and inspiring, and all God have representative, and also the great participant here. I hope all of you stay healthy and happy. I'm glad to be here joining in this super cool seminar with inspiring winner of GITA National Business Competition. And also the young trainer here, it's really uplifting, isn't it? I always excited to be around young trainers who have amazingly fighting spirit and incredible idea. I'm really fast and concerned about the achievement. Will this section, just like a previous one with Pak Yudo, I have the second runner-up of GITA National Business Competition. It's MTPL Farm. His business name MTPL Farm nowadays is growing massively year by year. When I meet him in person about years ago, I felt like this young guy have so much positive energy and so cheerful. Always open mind and so kind. No wonder he have challenged himself in many business competitions and won some of it, such as 100 startup acceleration held by Education and Cultural Ministry, 1,000 startup incubator from Semarang Government, Best Technopreneur of the Year, Best Finalist Startup Business in Regional Government, also got fund from Indonesian Business Management competition from 2 years in a row. Not only good in business, but he has a good academic record. He also active in community in and outside our campus. He joined in some organizations such as HIPMI, the Indonesian Young Trainer Organization. He also volunteered in medical humanity in Central Java, and as student, he is quite active and busy in positive way. Talking his business in next 10 minutes, you will notice how incredible his vision, goals, and value of MTPL Farm are. Start in 2018 with sociopreneur idea concerned on the better environment and lifestyle to provide best agricultural product even in small area. So urban farming with hydroponic system to be best practice advice in our environment issue. Of course, there are a lot of joy, fun, and sacrifice on running his business, but spirit and mental fighting keeping his motivation for growing bigger with MDPL Farm with with his team, of course. So I will not take longer time. Let's hear our winners of GITA National Business Plan Competition. That's from me, Ms. Rendika. I'll back to you.
So thank you, Mrs. Syam, for introducing MDPL Farm from Universitas Negeri Semarang. So we all know now that all the winners is filled with all the achievements that they have before and after the GITA Student Business Plan competition. So now we're moving to the next session. So in the next session, we will hear the startup presentation from all the three winners. In the next session, in the next presentation, we would like to invite Tim Buang di sini, represented by Tubagus Yalendra and also Gerardo from Universitas Brawijaya to deliver the presentation about Buang di sini project. So you guys have 10 minutes to deliver your presentation. For Buang di sini team, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Redika, for the time. So I will. Okay, thank you for Mr. Redika for the time, and also thank you for Mr. Yudo for being our mentor in Brawijaya, and also thank you for GITA for the chance and opportunity that has given to us Buang di sini. So right now I would like to present about our startup, about Buang di Sini. Okay. Okay, all right. So Buang di Sini is a smart waste management that we have tag is problem solve problem. Why we use problem solve problem, because we would do the waste problem to be a new product that can solve other problem. So here what we do in Buang di Sini, we co-creating solution that work in the waste management, and also we scaling up the existing initiative that already run on the, especially on our area like Malang especially and Jakarta, and also we creating decent job for waste workers or waste pickers. So we do this by using technology. And this is our vision to consult, create, and campaign sustainability and circular economy to achieve zero waste to landfill. So right now, the Indonesia is #2, the biggest contributor that the negative contributor actually that give the plastic waste to the sea. It is #2 after China. So from here we can know that Indonesia didn't really manage the waste properly. So according to DKP, the volume of domestic waste, it has reached 660 tons per day, and it is just from Malang City, not across Indonesia, like not from Jakarta and Surabaya and etc. and other big city. So just for the KP, it's 660 tons waste per day, and it is 13% of the waste is plastic waste. So from that situation, that we have challenge to develop the waste, so we can segregate the waste and make it useful for everyday life. Like this is the challenge that already have in our community. There is a lack of education about waste sorting and management, lack of knowledge about the economic value of waste, and then there is still a conventional management system, and also difficulty to access the waste bank in our community. So to face the challenges, this is our solution, which is we create community development to develop our community, and also we use campaign and charity to guide the high-end customer, like the high-end customer, and also the millennials. We use campaign and charity. Also we use digital platform to make our user easy if they want to recycling their waste. And also we use even partnership. And this is our charity and campaign that we already do at 2017, 2018, and also 2019. And this is what we do as our platform, that we digitizing the waste bank, because existing solution of waste bank is, like I said before, the not much of the people can access the waste bank, because they need to comply to storage their waste until like up to 50 kilogram, and not everybody can storage their waste until 50 kilogram like that. So we digitizing the waste bank from the waste picker with the mobile apps, and then we digitizing to waste producer. This is our user interface, and this is what we do. As a waste management services, that we do as management research. We do zero waste and EPR consulting, and also we do a CSR environmental consulting. This is CSR we do in one of our client is my bank, and then we do waste management research and zero waste EPR consulting until now at Malang and Jakarta. So this is what we do in our waste management research, that we social mapping and stakeholder mapping, we research and study of social environmental impact, research study of poverty and social research, and then we research of mapping the regional potential. And this is the zero waste and EPR consulting. This is what we do in Jakarta and also in Malang. Okay, this is as a part of our waste management services. And we also offer services from developing smart waste centers or systems that collect and process waste to tailored consulting projects. This is we also have a partnership with SwiftSmart from Netherlands to do this process to make smart waste center, like from household and then door-to-door collection, and especially we do partnering with SwiftSmart from Netherlands in this smart waste center and recyclers. And this is also our other business unit and portfolio, that we recycled the fabric, yeah, the waste fabric to be the new clothes, and we sold it in online and offline store. Yeah, we do much on selling this product also. And this is as waste management services, like what I said before, as our smart waste center, that partnership with SwiftSmart from Netherlands. And this is the process, and this is the benefit to get towards zero waste to landfill, and then we would do a clean and efficient waste system, and we would to create better jobs in waste handling and also transparency on waste services. And this is we also partnered with Clue Smart City and Pemda DKI Jakarta on new initiative about our new platform. This is about Clue Smart City. And we also built a community that, so the community from the sources, they want to segregate their waste, especially their plastic waste, to create better environment. And we already have 30,000 Waste Bank customer, consisting of 581 foster community owned units and 260 school waste bank units, 80 institutional waste bank units, 25 waste pickers, and also we have individual customer, which is consists of 104,022 individual customers approximately. Also, we facilitate and train our waste pickers and also their family and their community. This is part of our campaign that we can get around 891 participants at our campaign, and this is online movement that we can get initiated eco-friendly quarantine with 73 participants for around 3 months, and it is across from Aceh to Papua with much campaign like that. Yeah, and this is one of our campaign with much of participant. And this is also our collaborator. We collaborate with other community, especially in the waste management, to give a better impact. Yeah, and this is also, yeah. So I think it is all from Buang di sini. So we are smart waste management services that focusing on platform, and not only platform, but we also doing consulting and upgrading the existing solution. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for Tim Buang di sini to deliver the great presentation with a very noble idea that you execute into a business. So I would like to remind for all the participants that would like to have a question to all these wonderful three winners that we have here, you can directly write your question in the Q&A chat box that provided in your Zoom dashboard. So for the next session, we would like to invite Team My Eco project, represented by Maulana Derifato Ahmad from Universitas Brawijaya as the second winner of this GITA Student Business Plan competition, to present about the My Eco project.
Okay, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Derifato. I'm the CEO of Startup Maeko. Thanks for BIWB and GITA, especially to Prof. Neil from GITA Project Leader, and all people who have given chance to me and support for GITA National Student Business Plan competition and my startup directly. Maybe I'm sorry, in Malang it's rainy heavy, so I hope you can hear me clearly. But I will try the best. Okay. Okay, this Maeko. Okay, we are Maeko, and the legal name is CV Maeko Teknologi Nusantara. We established since 2019, and this is not my first startup. We have founded another startup before Maeko. Its name is product is research or current security technology. Is famous product prototype in early 2020. Maybe you can search in Google with the name is research. You can say research, and I'm sure many news blogs will so talk about the research, like Metro TV and the others. But we have a contract with investor and venture capital, but the pandemic is happen, and we must pivot because the research is technology that protect the rental car from stolen, and car rent is declined during the pandemic. And now welcome to the Maeko. Okay. From Maeko, we are a startup focusing on electricity saving innovation technology. We want to be the largest innovative and real electricity saving company in Indonesia with international market reach. And we have a noble purpose for a better environment with the electricity saving. This idea was born from the common problem that we find in the class, we find in the campus or our home. Before the pandemic, we usually find the lamp, fan, air conditioner that's still on, even though they are not used by people in the room. Pandemic come, and we are forced to work from home, and that make the electricity bill or electricity cost in the home is increased significant. I'm sorry, and it's proved by ESDM data. SDM was Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resource. They say electricity used in Indonesia reached 1,089 gigawatt in 2020, and this defect 80% cost the human factor, and in the scope of use household, there is no solution with the real electricity saving capability, because this problem, and we just meet the solution in the left picture. We just seeing the capacitor bank, and the right picture that's in the magic card. This name is Probio card, being the common solution in the public now, but that product cannot solve the electricity waste. They just manipulate the ampere of electricity. This product has been tried and proven by PLN, perusahaan listrik negara, or state electricity enterprise. Say the capacitor bank and magic card cannot save electricity in a real cost or real bill. Maeko come up with the solution. This name is Smart Eco Room. Smart Eco Room is the technology with the Internet of Things-based solution, we can save electricity up to 55% from total customer usage. And in this slide, you can see the progress of Smart Eco Room. This is not easy because we have many development with the product, with BIW to many program support. We have start up, choose to upgrade the simple case. We upgrade the chain of connector. We upgrade and buy and research some sensor for efficiency. We use the internal adapter. We upgrade the delay. We upgrade the UI web panel and many other progress. And we upgrade to my Eco control panel until third version to adjust with the customer need in design and easy access. We focus with customer need. And this is the Smart Eco Room latest product and already installed in many places or home with the all electricity device connect with Smart Eco Room. And this is the feature of Smart Eco Room, have form mode with customer control, and customer can use the manual mode for control with the digital toggle for switch the device, and number 2 for schedule mode for control device based on time or based a clock maybe. And the last mode is the automatic mode that's control electricity device with the some sensor in the Smart Eco Room. And this is the advantage from my Eco. Other products just smart home just have the control and monitoring, but my Eco have a addition value like a sensor and automatic mode. With the Smart Eco Room, we can control device, we can manage electricity usage, we can monitor the bill or the cost or kilowatt or kWh and save it from everywhere. Customer can easy access with the just 3 steps. It's just easy for synchronize and control it. And that maybe in customer can have the product with the buy and or custom product or custom order with via my Eco social media. This is, you can say, if my Eco advertisement is we can saving up to 55%, and this the proof. This is the data. This is the calculation is from one of my customers that show the real electricity saving up to 55%. That's incredible. This is, you can say, under my Eco team. Yeah, look how many people, because IoT business is more complex or more complicated, from CEO, CTO, CMO, COO, CFO, and you can see the CTO have many specific focuses. With the complexity of IoT business, we must have the partnership and we must have the cooperation with some sector. And UB or BIW, Badan Inkubator Inovasi Wirausaha, is for incubator who support my Eco, and AI Thinker for IC supply, that's name of the hardware, and many ministry and Asioti like Asioti Indonesia. There's Asioti that give me the license for IoT and legality. The last is CNC, DICPAT, and DGS for electronic component supply. And now my Eco need EMS. Maybe all of you know about the EMS is electronic manufacturer system as business partner who will the product with the machine or manufacturer, and we can use this machine for distribute my product. And this is the my Eco legality, patent, copyright, and trademark. This is just for one purpose. This is the for protect the IP or intellectual property from my Eco. And we have margin 34% or 55,000 rupiah around $4 with the 219,000 rupiah. That's around $15 selling price. And in this year, Myco have 1.7 billion rupiah per traction or asset in Myco, and we have market size around 2.9 billion just household in Malang City, just household in Malang City. We have a big plan for Myco. We going forward to scaling up with production, with the market, focusing on production and market. And we always validation, we always will know the customer need, always iteration, and make an update with the customer need until the product market fit. And this is the documentation for develop and discuss the product. This is the documentation for installation, validation in our customer. This is the maybe this is the new version of Smart Eco Room we will launch soon, and maybe you will pre-order of this product. If you need our product, if you need our product or have any question, feel free contact us in WhatsApp, in LinkedIn, in YouTube, Instagram, website, or maybe email in this slide. And we'll be very happy to hear from you. That's enough from my echo. Let's save and reduce electricity usage with Smart Eco Room. Thanks very much. We are Myco, save your road go with Myco. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for my eco team. Such a very great presentation and quite progress that you have been made so far. And last but not least, we would like to invite the team MDPL Farm from Universitas Negeri Semarang to present about their startup business. So MDPL Farm will be represented by Doni Pujilaksono. So you have 10 minutes to deliver the presentation.
Yes. Yes. Is my voice is in heard?
Yeah,
Yes.
we can hear your voice.
Thank you, moderator, Miss Randika, and my coach is Busham. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. I am so excited to be one of the speaker of webinar today, the Honorable of Professor Neil Tower, and Erasmus team from Universitas Negeri Semarang and other university team of Universitas Negeri Semarang, Grow Up, and all my friends, students of university in Indonesia. For my introduction, my name is Doni Pujilaksono from Universitas Negeri Semarang. I and my friend is a business 2 years ago, since to 2019, and the name of business is MDPL Farm Company. Problem and solution in business. Indonesia is an agricultural country. The population growth rate projection by the National Planning Agency state the population for the next 25 years will experience increase from 2010 and 2035, which reach 67.1 million. Technology advance in the industrial era 4.0 are able to provide solution for hydroponic agriculture. Therefore, the idea of modification diversity ponic level from our MDPL from present a hydroponic design with superior aesthetic value with reducing the partial value of the tool. Our product is MDPL from where product we offer among product benefit socioeconomic impact, contributing to Indonesian farmer to create agricultural system pattern that have aesthetic element and have artistic value combined with Internet of Things or IoT technology, so as to improve the wealth of farmer, providing vegetables, growing products, media with limited land for urban communities. Well, ladies and gentlemen, MDWL Farm is company focusing on agricultural product to strengthen Indonesian agriculture. As we know that Indonesia is an agricultural country, but we have a lot of problem related to this them. For example, there are pro-traditional farmers, cheap group, and it's make the situation is getting worse. Then where we create MDPL farm to grow plant, and because growing plant is growing generation. Is the traction in MDPL farm in built long 2019, and the production capacity and training participant and product sold and testimonial and media partner. The prototype design of the modification diversity ponic level farm system based on Internet of Things consists of making a series systematically flowchart from MDPL farm from the distributing electrical of energy to run Arduino Uno. MDPL farm starting from the distribution which come from the PLTS. Furthermore, EC-meter will detect our water moisture level in the plant if the ppm obtained is less or more than set point. Then the result will be informed to the user via smartphone. After notification of the information to the user via smartphone, has the authority to take action either to open the valve or close the valve. MDPL farm monitoring and control system, the use case used in the only end user. The user has the authority to 7 user, which include control and monitoring, control center, power linking, setting set point, measuring water, opening or closing in the valve. Market validation, market size is the MDPL farm. The main target of the city, government, and people who like to cultivate a crop do not online, do not have time to the garden will the like hydroponic, plant vegetables and fruits which are in the city. Next, we move the product. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 6 products. They are number 1, design custom. Number 2, training and seminar. Number 3, manufacturing installation. Number 4, fresh vegetables. Number 5, hydroponic maintenance. And the last is monitoring automation. Research from new concept, automation. Now, I will explain to excellent product. Number 1, monitoring automation. We have an application or software to monitor automatically of its installation. Let's say if you have our product, so our team will monitor the installation. In our future, the is monitoring which it gave an alarm, the plan or lack of the water. So can just click the future and automatically the plan are water. Is the solution. Next, here the benefit of the MDPL from. Number one, MDPL from has an application which is now in progress. The application has integrated which allow everyone to access in the ready. Number two, it is natural, pesticide, and no insecticide. So when you consume the vegetables, don't worry if you will be healthy. And the product in Mitra is MDPL from customer relationship, is the business plan is the plan in MDPL from. Next, ladies and gentlemen, MDPL from has social activity. Let me tell you, MDPL from number one, MDPL from is social entrepreneurship. Its company does not focus on profit only, but also we focus on sharing. We concurrent to share the profit for education. We have a foundation named Riyadus Solihin, and the third foundation we built an Islamic school for helping Indonesian children to access a good quality education. So far, we have 40 students. Number two, we do socialization on the importance of green environment. We go to many schools and conduct outbound to make students engage the green space. It's the RMI team in MDPL from. It's been a great discussion with you all. We don't feel like we are the one who present something, but thank you very much for your great attention and active participation towards the presentation.
So thank you for MDPL Farm, again with the noble ideas and also combined with the technology. So now we are moving to the discussion and Q&A session. In here, I already captured several questions. So first, I would like to address the question from Akbar Maulana to Buang di Sini team. The question is, what a great program. First, the praise from him. Hope this will be going to one of the solution for our environmental issues. Is there any planning towards this program? So for Gerardo from Buang di Sini, you can try to answer the questions. Okay, for Gerardo, you can answer the questions.
Okay, sorry, I forget to unmute. Thank you for the question, Mr. Akbar Maulana. Question from Mr. Akbar Maulana, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the question is there any further planning towards this program? So for Buang di Sini, we have further planning. That is, we are in progress in establishing corporation, our waste center for right now is clothes factory with one of the public company, but we still open up for like collaboration from any organization or any company like that, because about the waste management, we cannot do this alone, or we cannot do this at the small scale, but we need to do this at a large scale and with corporate with collaboration. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Gerardo, for the answers. I would like to move to the next questions. The next question is from Nadine. So from Nadine, I will try to read the question for MDPL Farm. Oh, so how can we successfully scale up this model? Because as you know that what kind of problem that you're trying to solve is one of the wicked problems, the complicated problems towards the agriculture. So how can you successfully scale up your business model for MDPL Farm? Please, you can answer the question.
Is any question?
Yeah, for MDPL Farm. So can you hear my voice, Doni?
Yes, is my MDPL Farm is the scale up is in your business. MDPL Farm is unique value proposition, and then my company focusing is the growth in the plan, is the growth generation. In the back in the MDPL Farm is my education. My education is the, for example, the air pure for traditional farmers is the cheap, is the conventional, is technology in the pertanian. That's we create MDPL Farm for to grow plant, because growing plant is the growing generation. Number two, monitoring automation. We have an application or software to monitor automatically of the installation. Let's say if you have our product, so our team will monitor in the regeneration of young farmer, profit employment.
Okay, so thank you for Doni Pujilaksono for your answers. So before I end the discussion and Q&A session, I have one question to all the three winners, and it's basically kind of challenging. What is your strategy to further educate your potential customers in order to grow your business? Because I believe those three ideas that we have in here is practically new in each industries, whether in the field of the smart waste management, the electricity providing electricity, and also the agriculture. So what is your strategy to educate further the customer in order to get new potential customers? So maybe from my Eko first can answer the questions.
Okay, thank you for your question. And maybe in this era, in this digital era, we must use the digital and in the social media. We must educate in social media like Instagram, like Facebook, YouTube. We must use with the media, with the fun media, and this era, the customer read the Instagram most the time, like read the Instagram, so we can educate with the Instagram. We must post education in the electricity saving or electricity waste in this in my Instagram or my Instagram, and this the way for educate the customer. And maybe with website, maybe with some game, some webinar, we can educate with that.
Okay, so I think I will move again to the next question. There is one more question for MDPL Farm from Nadine Ardiani. So it's a great program, although based on your opinion, what do you think the local farmers' perspective towards the hydroponic planting? So, bagaimana perspektif dari petani lokal terhadap penanaman hidroponik? I think it's accordance to the education itself, to the educating the customers itself.
Ya. Saya izin mohon menjawab dengan bahasa Indonesia ya, Mas Randika ya.
Okay. Yes.
Translate gitu. Ya, jadi bagaimana kita menghadapi mengenai para petani lokal. Nah, jadi di sini kita saat itu mengangkat masalah sesuatu permasalahan yang ada di petani, tepatnya di daerah Grobogan, Jawa Tengah, yang mana mereka sebagai produsen jagung terbesar di Jawa Tengah. Nah, di sana mereka pertanian lokal mereka cenderung mereka fokus terhadap apa yang mereka kerjakan. Misal katakanlah permasalahan saat itu yang saya angkat bahwasanya banyak dari para petani jagung itu mengeluhkan ketika mereka hanya memproduksi jagung dalam 3 tahun dalam sekali 1 tahun. Nah, di situ ketika selesai dari produksi panen maka lahan mereka mangkrak atau lahan mereka mengalami nganggur. Nah, maka di sini kita mencoba bagaimana mengalokasikan. Nah, jadi poin terpenting yang mereka sering lakukan, mereka terbiasa menggunakan sebuah patokan, yang mana mereka enggan untuk mencatat, oh kalau sudah takarannya sekian, ya berarti sekian. Oh kalau sudah menggunakan bagian pupuk dengan sekian, ya berarti sekian. Jadi mereka, para petani lokal berupaya menggunakan seperti patokan-patokan yang mana mereka sudah paham dari awal-awal. Nah, namun bagaimana mereka enggan untuk melakukan pencatatan. Nah, di sini kita mencoba nih, mengedukasi dari para petani lokal agar data itu penting ketika kita memutuskan untuk menanam. Nah, di saat itu kita menawarkan pemonitoringan secara otomatis dan mereka pun sangat interesting karena jarak antara kebun dari petani dengan rumahnya itu sangat jauh. Jadi mereka membutuhkan waktu yang lama, bahkan mereka ada yang jalan kaki menuju kebunnya. Nah, maka dari sini kita mencoba agar mereka tidak bolak-balik menuju ke kebunnya. Nah, maka di situ kita mencoba bagaimana ketika pengontrolannya nanti kita bisa lakukan secara otomatis. Nah, di situ mereka banyak potensinya karena emang mereka sadar betul untuk kemajuan teknologi kalau kita enggan mengikuti teknologi, karena faktor terbesar petani lokal pun dia juga mengalami permasalahan bagaimana generasi selanjutnya itu tidak ada yang mau meneruskan pekerjaannya sebagai seorang petani, karena pekerjaan sebagai petani lokal ini cenderung jarang sekali diminati oleh anak-anak muda, khususnya era-era kita sekarang ini.
Okay. Thank you, Doni, for the answer. So I think I would like to translate, to interpret, actually. So about the local farmers, MDPL Fund tried to educate them by accommodating and educate them by telling that technology will provide the time efficiency and also the database driven for their farming. So that will be interesting for the local farmers, and also to heritage the profession of local farmers into the more modern profession for the youngsters. So I think that's the answer from the MDPL from towards the last question. So the time has reached and we have to end this Q&A and discussion session. So thank you for all the presenters and for all to Prof. Neil and Nadine. So now we have arrived at the end of the virtual event, Meet the Winners and Get Inspired. So I would like to invite once again Prof. Neil to give the closing statement, 1 or 2 words to close the event.
Yes, so happily. I'd just like to thank all of the presenters, all the 3 businesses, for showing their enthusiasm and relevance for their startup businesses. And hopefully this will help to inspire other students to do exactly the same and follow their dreams. You can see most of the businesses need a product development program, need a strategy, and all the support that they can get is now available to them in the growth hubs within their universities. And the GITA project, which is funded by the Erasmus Plus program, has been able to help them do that. And I really appreciate them spending their time and sharing their ideas of their businesses. They're fantastic and a really impressive group of people taking their ideas forward and challenging themselves to develop better businesses. So thank you very much for your presentations today. Really worthy winners, and thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Prof. Neil. Nadine, do you have any closing statement for all the 3 winners?
Yeah, just a few words, because I know that we don't have much time, but I'd like to reiterate what Neil has said and just congratulate you on your achievement. And I think I want to leave you with one piece of advice. And that is a piece of advice that my first boss, when I was a very, very young lecturer, back when I first started my teaching job, and the advice that he gave me, and he is a very, very eminent professional and has advised governments on all sorts of policy questions. And he said to me, Nadine, you know, I never listen to people. I hear what they say, and then I follow my own advice. And to that date, that is the only piece of advice that I've ever followed. I listen to what people have to say. Well, I hear what they say, but I only ever listen to my own advice. And that's what I want to leave you with, because you have followed your vision, you have followed your dreams, you have followed your ambition, and you have followed your gut instinct, and that's why you are here today. And of course, we as professionals, as lecturers, as people who are working in the growth hubs are there to give you support. And you should make use of our wisdom and our expertise, but at the end of the day, follow your own instinct. So that's all from me. All the very best for your future endeavors.
Thank you, Nadine, for your closing statement, especially for those 3 winners and for all of us here. So we hope that this event will inspire us, especially for students, to start their startup journey while studying in the university. So at the end, see you again at other events. And once again, we remind you to always wear a mask, keep your distance, and wash your hands with soap, and to break the chain of coronavirus spread. So thank you, and see you at other events. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you semuanya.